Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Tonight I'm going to be showing y'all how to make ham and bean soup. So if you're anything like me and you had a ham for Christmas, you probably have some leftovers. And you probably have a leftover bone, which is what this is. I got a huge leftover shank bone. And I got about a pound of ham already cut up. So what we're going to do is I got a pound and a half of Great Northern beans. I've already soaked them for 8 hours. Now I'm just going to dump them in this crock pot right here. Well, I'm going to dump half of them in right now. I'm going to dump half of them. Then I'm going to put this bone in. Let that bone get in there. Put the rest of these beans in on top. I also have, this is completely optional, I have these 2 pork chop bones that I had cut off of some pork chops a while back and just stuck them in the freezer, so I might as well use them for something. I'm just going to stick them in there too. And we're going to go ahead and dump this ham in. And right here I got 1 large sweet onion I chopped up. I'm going to dump that in real quick. Alright, that's all dumped in there. It's all taken care of. If you can see that, I hit it with 2 scoops of minced garlic, or 2 teaspoons. Pepper. Give it a good amount. And my favorite all-purpose seasoning for soups and a lot of stuff that I make is just regular old Italian seasoning. Give it a good amount. That was a pretty good amount. Came out the wrong side. But it's all right. It'll be fine. Now I got this 32-ounce chicken bone broth. This is all organic bone broth. Just gonna pour it all in there. All right. Now I'm going to fill it up the rest of the way with water. All the way up. And that's it. We're just going to cover it. Cook it on low for about 8 to 10 hours, and then it'll be ready. Actually, it won't be ready after that. I got one more step that I'm going to show y'all that's going to make it even better than it already is, which is hard to do. Come to think of it, I have 2 surprises that's going to make it better. So stay tuned. Hey y'all, I put that soup, that ham and bean soup on when I went to bed last night. I put it on low for, well, when I got up this morning, it had been about 8 hours and 15 minutes or something like that anyway. I just shut it off a little bit ago and I took the bone out. Out of that big bone that I had put in, that's all that's left. All the rest of the meat fell off into the soup. So with that being said, I know I told you earlier that I had a couple surprises. I was gonna add in some bacon, but since I used a pound of ham, I didn't know if that was gonna be enough, so I was gonna put in a little bacon, but all that meat off that bone fell off and went in the soup too, so there's plenty of meat in there. So I just decided to eat the bacon for breakfast. But I do have one other surprise, I guess, that's gonna make the soup. It's gonna go well with the soup. Let me show you real quick. If you don't know about that Jiffy cornbread mix, man, you're missing out. This stuff right here is so good, and it goes perfect with that ham and bean soup. Or it goes perfect with a lot of things too, but this stuff is really, really good. So this is what the soup is looking like right now. It was on low for 8 hours. I shut it off about an hour ago, and I'm just letting it cool down. And you can see how the beans are all cooked down, and it's got all the, you can see all the spices in there, the ham. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and eat a bowl of this for dinner tonight. I'm just gonna let it sit out on the counter for a while, until dinner time probably, which is gonna be, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours. It'll be all right sitting out, and then it'll be really good when I eat it then. But then I'm gonna put it, what I don't eat tonight, because there's a whole bunch there. I mean, that's enough for several nights of dinners. I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator, and then when I bring it out of the refrigerator tomorrow, it's gonna be like all thickened up, and it's always like a little bit better the second day after it has sat in the refrigerator. So anyway, whenever I decide to eat my dinner tonight, I'm gonna make that cornbread, and I'll show you what it looks like when we plate it. Oh yeah, look at them cornbreads. Okay, y'all, this bean soup is ready to eat. I got me a bowl already dipped up. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, look at them big old chunks of ham. I got that cornbread too. If you don't know about that Jiffy, you better go ask somebody. We're gonna give it a taste test now. This soup is hot. Oh yeah, that's good. Gotta get you a little dip in the soup with the cornbread too. That's how we do it. Oh yeah. I got the salt and pepper out just in case I wanted to add a little bit. It don't even need it. That's perfect. Well guys, thanks for watching.